Hello, we are going to learn how to play Save the World by Alex Kingston. The song is written in B major. This is the notes that we are going to use during the song. That's why you can see here so many sharps. Um, so I created this score. It will help me and help you during your practice sessions. It has 3 pages. It looks really hard because you can see a lot of notes, but it's not so hard. I try to include every detail, um, or at least the most important details of the song. And that's it. So you can follow my movements. You have here the green light. This is my sustain pedal. So you can follow my movements and, of course, all the keys. All right. So let's start with the intro. Okay, so we are going to replicate what the guitar is doing, and we are going to learn how to play these things. So let's make it simple and let's start with the left hand. The first note is G sharp. I wrote only one note, but if you want, you can play always octave. So you can decide one note or octave. And then we go to E, and then B, and go down to A sharp, and then repeat everything. G sharp again, E, and then F sharp. So this one is different. And this is the left hand. The right hand is only chords, but they are broken, so it's like they are arpeggios. But let's work with the positions before we start doing the motion. So this is the first position, and I'm using the fingers 1, 2, and 4. And the second position is everything the same, but instead of this note, we use the pinky, number 5, here. This is the second position. So, first position, second position. And then we jump to the B major chord, is this one here. And I'm using 1, 3, 5. And the last position of this line is this chord here, only black keys. And I'm using 1, 2, 4. So again, first position, and then E with a 9, and then B, and F sharp major. On the second line is the same, first position, second position, and then when we go to the F sharp, we have to do a big jump. We go down here. So actually it's the same chord as this one. They are the same. So this one here, this F sharp, and this one, they are the same. The difference is the order of the notes. So on the first line, we use this inversion. This is the root position, actually. And then when we go to the second line, we use this position here. And the first step, before we play everything, is to play both hands with the static positions like this. This is the first step, and try to repeat until it's comfortable. That's the main objective for now. So when you can do this, we can jump to the next step, and it's the right hand that instead of playing all together, it has this pattern. Yes. So as you can see here, on this position, this one, on the last note, I used this note here. So let's go again really slow. The first position, it's like this. I'm going to repeat. And together, so it's like left hand and then this pattern like this. And I'm only doing the first position. A little bit faster. Even faster. And then on the second position is the same pattern, but with this note here. So again, first and second position. This is the first objective. When we jump to the B chords, the pattern is a little bit different. It's like this. So left hand first and then again. Again, I'm only doing this one. And again. And the last position of this line, when the left hand goes to A sharp, the right hand is this one. Yeah, the last note is different, so. Actually, these ones, they are similar. The shape of the pattern is really similar. So, again, from here, I'm going to play the last two positions. And then when we jump to the next line, it's exactly the same as the beginning. And then when we go to the last one, it's only this. And we finish here. So again, the last position. Even faster. And again. Now I'm going to play the entire intro slowly, and then I will play with the song. So sometimes I play octave, sometimes I play one note, so you can choose. All right, let's go. Now let's do with the song. Whoops. We stand on the air. Yes. If you want, and I recommend, try to do a little accents on the top notes. These ones here. Okay, like here, 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 here. So the most important notes, I think it's important to do a little accent with our fingers here. All right, when we jump to the next part, it will be easier. The left hand has a lot of notes, but it's really easy. It's the same notes, but we just have to repeat them. Yeah, so we start on G sharp, and then when we go to E, before we go to E, we go to F sharp, and then we go to E. So it's 7 G sharps, and then we go to F sharp and go down like this. And go. And then when we go to B, we play F sharp again. And here is normal. And then repeat. And F sharp. And well, it will be really fast. I think it will be more or less like this. Oops. Yes, I like to do a little accent, especially when we have always the same note. For example, here, I like to do accent on the beginning of each group like this. Okay. So something like just a little bit. Now I'm exaggerating, but so we don't lose the rhythm and the structure of the sound. Okay. Next, we learn the right hand, and it's really easy because we already practice on the beginning. So it's this position, first one, G sharp minor, and then we go to E major. On the intro, we played here instead of here, but now we use this one. And then we go to B major, and F sharp major, and then here it's the same thing, and then F sharp. And together it's like this. Okay, now let's go with the song. 3
We stand on the edge, staring at the sky, waiting for a reason, searching for a sign. Every war we fight,
etc. Yes, this is the easiest part, I think. If it's too hard to do this really fast, you can just do like half of the speed. It's also a solution. When we move to the next part, it's really similar, but the inversion of the chords are a little bit different. So if you want to make it easy, you can do exactly the same as the intro, and it will sound perfect. But I decided to replicate what's on the song, and instead of playing this position, the intro was like this, I put this D here, D sharp, it goes here, and we have this position here. And now the inversions that I wrote is this one for the first chord, and then it goes here. So it's really easy. The thumb goes from here to here. And then this one, well, actually this one is the same. Yes, it's the same. And this one is the same also as before. So only these ones are different. This one's here. And same thing here. G sharp minor, E, and F sharp. And this F sharp is the same as this one. So it's just a little difference, and together it's like this. Yes, here you can play F sharp again. So these notes, they can play here. So when you don't play nothing here on the left hand, you can repeat the left. When you don't have nothing on the right hand, you can play the left hand. So this last part will be like this. And left. So let's play with the song. And by the way, this part it will repeat. Okay. So,
Searching for a sign.
2, 3,
Every war
and
we fight leaves another scar. But love could be the healing if we just reach far.
and repeat.
How can we rise when we're falling apart? How can we shine if we hide from the dark?
But now, so when we repeat, we do everything the same, but we don't play this bar when we repeat. We jump to this one. This is why we have number 1 here and number 2 here. So when we repeat, it's like this in slow motion. So on the final, you repeat this chord twice. 1, 2, and faster like this. And now with the song,
If we hide from the
and go.
dark, give me your
This is it's just a little difference, but I think it's really important to do this thing. When we jump to the chorus,
hand and I'll give you.
well, we already know the chords. They are the same. The only difference is the rhythm. Instead of doing this, we just need to play twice like this. Okay, and this is the same positions as before, but I recommend to do the left hand in octaves because it's the chorus, it has more energy, so I think it makes sense to do that. And if you want, instead of playing twice like this, each one, you can alternate with the thumb like this. With both hands. Now with the song.
Give me your hand and I'll give you mine. Open your heart.
It's 3 times.
We need
Second one.
save the world.
One more time.
Open up your mind. Lay down your fears and I'll leave behind mine. We need to say.
And now, so after we repeat 3 times, this is why we have this thing, we jump to this chord here. This is C sharp major. So we go from here, from this chord, to this one here. And when we finish, we go to E major, this one. So the last chords are C sharp major and E. And the left hand, of course, C sharp and E, like this. And the E, it just once. Let's play with the song. 3 and up. Yes, here there's a silence. Okay, after this, we have this instrumental. And I decided to write every note, and it's in slow motion. It's like this. Okay, let's start with the left hand. It's B, then E, and then G sharp, and F sharp. The right hand, I recommend to split these notes into parts. So these 2 notes and the melody, it will be here, okay? So it starts like this. And I'm stopping here. And this part I really recommend to split while you are practicing. So the first part again. So these two fingers are always here, number 1 and 2. Again. And on these notes, I'm always using the pinky. Pinky, pinky, pinky. And if you can do this part, you go from here until the other part. So we finish here. So let's start from here, and it's like this. And on this part, you can use this position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't need to do any jump. Again, so 5, 1, 5, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2. Faster. And on the last bar here, it's the same. It starts, well, actually it's the same. Yeah, it's the same thing as this one. It's exactly the same as this part. And then we finish on F sharp major. So again, from here. Now with both hands really slow, and now faster. Now with the song. And after this interlude, we go back to the verse. So it's exactly the same. We just repeat all of this, okay, what we already learned. And then we go to chorus 2. And what's the difference between chorus 1 and chorus 2? It's only this chord here. Okay, so everything is the same. But when we reach this part, instead of C sharp major, let me circle this one also. Instead of C sharp major, it's C sharp minor. So instead of this, it's this. The left hand is exactly the same. And then we go to E. Let me see if I... Okay, let's play chorus 2. 1 second, and let's go.
Give me your hand and I'll give you mine. Open your heart and I'll open mine. We need to love each other to save the world. Break down your walls and I'll tear down mine. Lay down your fears and I'll
And then C sharp minor
to stand
and E.
to save the world.
And that's it. It's everything the same. Okay. And then we have a different part. This is the bridge. So let's start with
The world from us.
yes. And the bridge has a different approach. Well, it's really similar, but okay. Let's start with the left hand. G sharp, and then B, E, B again, and go down to A sharp, and go down. G sharp, and then F, and then it's E. And the right hand is the same chord, so G sharp minor, but I wrote different versions, I think. And then we go to B major. It's really similar. There's only one note that changes here, so G sharp, B. And then we go to E major, and then B major again, and then we go down to F sharp major, and then we go to G sharp minor, same, so it's the first chord. Go down to F sharp major, and finally we go to E. And this is the crescendo here. So with both hands, it's like this. G sharp minor. Then it's like this. Go down. And then the crescendo. Now with the song. And again, you can play twice like this. Or you can play also arpeggio like. It's also another option. Let's play with the song.
Together, save the world from ourselves, for each other, before it's too late. Open.
And then we jump to the last page, chorus 3. And chorus 3 is different because of the rhythm. Yeah. So we start the chorus with silence because it's only voice. And then the chords are similar, are the same, I think. But the rhythm is different. So let's start with the left hand. F sharp, G sharp, and then E, B, and F sharp. And then we go to C sharp, E, B, E, and then G sharp, F sharp, and E. Yeah, this is the notes without any rhythm, okay? And then let's start with the right hand. So the right hand is F sharp, again from here, F sharp, and then go to G sharp, and then it goes to E, B major, and F sharp, C sharp minor, E, B, E, and then G sharp minor and F sharp, and then we go to E. And this E is only 2 tempos before we go to the final part of the song. Okay, the rhythm, I think the best way to do it is by listening the song and follow. So let's try.
Open your
1,
heart and
2,
I'll open mine. Give me your hand
and
and I'll give
silence,
you mine. We need to stand together,
and
save
silence.
the world. Tear down your walls and I'll tear down mine. Lay down your fears, leave the past behind. Only love can save us now.
Yeah, this chord here, the last one, is with no rhythm. It's just one single shot, and then we jump to the next part. Yeah, so as you can see, I think the best way to do it is just by listening the song. But if you want to count tempos here, you count 2 tempos. Here is like play, silence, and then half rest, etc. So I think the most important part is this silence here. Okay, this one's here, and also this one, this one. Let's go again, same thing.
Open
Then
your
1,
heart and
2,
I'll open mine. Give me your hand and I'll give you mine.
go.
We need to stand
And 2, and
save
silence,
the world. Tear down your walls and I'll tear down mine. Lay down your
and then here,
fears, leave the past behind. Only love can save us now.
yeah, here is a little bit different also. It's like 1, 2. It's little details, but if you want here, you can do normal, like instead of. It will sound great also. Okay. And then we go to the last part of the song. And again, left hand is the same. B, E, G sharp, F sharp, and finish with B. And then the right hand is like this. Sorry. This is the right hand. Again, really slow. This is the right hand. Again, you can do the top notes a little bit stronger. Yeah, this interlude is not the same as this one. I think it's a little bit different. Yeah, there's some little difference. Let's go with both hands. And let's go with the song.
Only love can save us now. Only love can save us
Oh, it repeats. I forgot the repetition. So here it repeats to here. Oops, it goes here. And then it finishes. Yeah, this note here on the left hand goes alone. So it's like left alone. This is alone. And then this is the last chord, B major. And this is how you can play this song. I hope it helps, and try to practice part by part. Try to be organized always, and I'm sure you can do it. Thank you.